Italiano, ey, en la cama dejamos más que Tano. Ya son 4 y no nos agotamos. Yeah, walk con el fuego y lo mezclamos. 40 en tu cartera ferragamo, ey. Quiere Coco Chanel, Louis V, Bottega. Yeah, la puse, no la mega. Ese tan lindo y tú con novio.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. This is Willie Castro. As the lefty gets to work. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Soto makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Francisco Lindor, a switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
One out, base is empty. That's way outside, and the count is 1-2. In the air, right field. Tatis after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And here comes Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there with a double. Nice way to start the year.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bobble. So many.
Oh, gets dirty. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. And we're back. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And he deals. Just missed. Berrios, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup. Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. On the ground, right side, Casas steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next pitch is outside. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. One down. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's the ball.
One run across in the frame so far here in game one of this three-game set. And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Manny Machado up to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Ground ball, Casas steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames, the next to hit.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Two outs. Outside low, and a count 2-1. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Rolls across the diamond, and they get Adames for the out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Here at Lone Depot Park, second inning set to go, and now the center fielder Elliot Ramos. Sanchez back to work on the ground to the left, fires over to Guerrero. One up, one down. Vic Caratini at the plate.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
That one not close, and it's 1-0. Hard hit, right side. Marte throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting seventh.
And now the right fielder, Nelson
number 18,
Velasquez.
Nelson Velasquez.
And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling.
Brings it in for the third out. Back here in Miami, now here is Yainer Diaz.
The catcher.
And a pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Julio Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike one. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 6. Ruther takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow! Next pitch is outside. Tel Marte led off this game with a double. Way inside. Next offering is downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air on his way over. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Kike Hernandez. The line to kick the pitch. Just missed. Sanchez, in his second season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter is George Springer. There's a strike. Up the middle. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So the batting order turns over. Willie Castro now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And it skips in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Just missed. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, and it's 2-2. This to third. Tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Juan Soto. Reached on an infield single his first time. In there at the knees. 0-1. And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air to left center. Springer on the move. And there are 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was to right field right here inside Yankee Stadium in 2014. The right fielder that day for the Yankees, Ichiro Suzuki. Even he couldn't catch that one.
Two outs. That one ripped. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On to the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Francisco Lindor. Sanchez back to work. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And now the lefty fouls one off. 2-2. Correa, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Correa started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. 0 for 1 so far. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one's gone. Into the second deck it goes. His first homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 4-1. Here's Elliot Ramos. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
outside. And the count even 1-1. And that's down and away.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Next to hit, Victor Caratini. And that one clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Two outs and one in scoring position. This ball's chopped on the ground. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. There's a strike.
0-1.
Out front and foul to the left side. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. They limit the damage here. And we're back. And now, Manny Machado.
This batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Grounded out his first time. That one pushed foul. Tatis waits.
Ball 1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Not even close there. 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the righty deals. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Righty delivers. That's outside. 3-2 now. Stays alive. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Tatis over at first with one away. Not close with that one. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Dives and it can't hang on. Throw into third, and that's a double.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
One away, runners at second and third. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Game set. That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rodriguez at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Velasquez hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Miami, here's the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. And the pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That misses. And the count 1-2. And another ball. And a pitch.
The count is full.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is gone. A massive home run. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. A dive. Nice stop from his backside. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Now it's going to be Willie Castro. And that misses off the outside edge. That one drifts inside. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's outside. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that is in for a strike. They're down 3 in a row. 1 down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
3-2.
And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. And a good eye there. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Castro, the runner at second with 1 away. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. That one way inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two now. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. And there's a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Man, that feels so good when you can win a battle like that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Fall off foul. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Line drive. Caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now batting Tristan Casas. He's already homered here in this one. Towards first. Guerrero takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down the youngin' what I owed him.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Righty to the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, drops into the glove, and a quick out number 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
It's a bomb. So he goes yard to left. His first homer of the year. It's 5-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Soto, 1 for 2. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. That misses, and now it's 3 and 2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So they turn things over to the righty, Dwayne Underwood Jr.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. Oh, and he hit him.
Well, that's a nice job of moving that runner up in the scoring position. It's not the most common way of getting it done. Probably a little painful, but now we'll see if they can cash in.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The 0-2.
One ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Soto at second. Ramirez over at first with one away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Ramos makes the catch. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. A big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Top 6. Here's the center fielder, Elliot Ramos. Here comes a pitch. Ramos, 24 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he deals. Ground ball right side. Marte. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Caratini in the box again. Takes a strike. The 0-2.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's going to be Willy Adames. The pitch. Ball 1 there. Underwood. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Good eye right there. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt.